in focusing on the right to health. We bring in our amazing contributing authors to introduce the right to health and health-related human rights, rights which encompass a wide range of determinants of health.
My name's Damon Barrett, and on behalf of myself and my co-author, John Tobin, I'm delighted to have been asked to be part of this really foundational textbook. It's an honor to be in the company of so many wonderful scholars and practitioners. So thanks to Ben and Larry for the invitation, and to John for the invitation as well to join him in this chapter. Now, the right to health is not the only human right relevant to health and public health, but it is a central one. So our chapter essentially deals with the question of what the right to health means. To say people have the right to the highest attainable standard of health doesn't tell us very much on its own. And there's much criticism of the right to health for being somewhat vague. But over the years, over the decades, in fact, there has been considerable interpretive work done. And our chapter fleshes out this core content of the right to health and its well accepted obligations that it places on states, but also some of the more contested obligations that remain there. And this gives students still a lot of work to do on fleshing out those norms. We also look at some controversies, including the relationship between autonomy and individual liberty and public health goals. And we look at some maybe more overlooked determinants of health and what these mean for the right to health, or vice versa, what the right to health means for them, including commercial determinants and privatization of healthcare, and legal determinants. And we've looked at the example of responses to illicit drugs and how the right to health has informed harm reduction responses. I can say that I'm already using this book in teaching here at the School of Public Health and Community Medicine at the University of Gothenburg. I just find it really pedagogical. I think the structure that Larry and Ben have put together is really helpful for teachers like myself. From the discursive text boxes, which I've used to craft seminar discussions and so on, to the questions at the end of each chapter. From which we can craft assignments, we can craft discussions and so on, but also just the progression through the book itself. It's really well put together. And so congratulations, Ben and Larry, on the launch of the book. And thanks again from myself and John for inviting us to be a part of it.